last year, around this time, the same day, when I went to go see Godzilla, I had a reaction. And then once I saw Mad Max Fury Road, and then once the film ended, this was my reaction. Mad Max Fury Road. So Mad Max Fury Road is the newest installment in the Mad Max franchise. It is the first Mad Max film in 30 years. Yeah, the last one was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I never seen fully all of the Mad Max movies. I've seen bits and pieces there of the first Mad Max and Road Warrior. And I was very looking forward to this film because one, I'm a big fan of Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is the man. He's killing it. Charlize Theron is a great actress, so I was like, alright, it's cool. And then when I saw the movie, look, I'm telling you, this movie is insane. It is crazy. I mean, I've never seen a movie this insane and this crazy. There's so much chaos. It's so chaotic, but yet so badass. As you can tell, I really freaking loved this movie, Mad Max. It is basically, okay, the movie's 2 hours. It is basically a 2-hour long car chase scene throughout the entire film with a bunch of cars flipping over and explosions. It was beautiful. I started crying. The trailers were showing a lot of action scenes. I was worried that you were eventually going to get numb and just not eventually care about what's going on. But that did not happen. There was actually surprising narrative throughout the movie. There's actually story-based moments throughout the movie. Now, by all means, this movie does not have a story that is deep, that will get you by the heart and just will make you think about life. No, what I'm trying to say is that this movie does not have a story that's really deep. But the thing is, the Mad Max series has never really been about that. Even when I watched the bits and pieces of Mad Max and Road Warrior, it wasn't about that. It was about the mayhem, the chaos. And this movie takes that to a whole new level, man. It is freaking insane. And the credit that I gotta give to is the director, George Miller. This guy, he was the director of the first 3 Mad Max movies. Right now, he is 70 years old. And the stuff that you see that he's able to pull off as a 70-year-old in this film, you're just like, what the? There's some directors who are younger than this guy who can't even direct an action scene for their life. And this guy's 70 years old, just schooled half of these wannabe action directors. And all I gotta say is, George Miller, you're the real MVP. The thing that caught me off guard about this movie, though, when it first started, I was like, what direction is it going on? Because here's the thing, at first you're probably gonna be taken off guard by the movie because it has a different style and tone to it. That you're gonna be like, well, I'm not used to this. This is different from what I'm used to seeing. But then once you really get into the film, once it starts going, you're like, okay, alright, I'm in. And then I was really in. And I gotta say, Tom Hardy as Mad Max, he's perfect. Tom Hardy kicks ass as always. And the thing about Mad Max in this movie, he doesn't speak a lot. And in the older films, he didn't speak a lot either. And there's some roles that Tom Hardy's going to take where he has not been talking a lot, but the dude can act. Tom Hardy, he just comes and he just walks in. The way he uses his body language, the way he moves, you're like, yeah, I do not want to mess with this guy because I will die. But for me, the one who actually kind of stole the show was actually Charlize Theron. The thing that I love about Charlize Theron is that she's a beautiful actress, but when she gets into character, she can change her looks. She doesn't always have to be the pretty girl. In this movie, she shaves her head, and she kicks ass in this movie. She actually went toe-to-toe with Tom Hardy. It's almost like similar to what Emily Blunt was to Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow last year. In this case, for Mad Max, it is now Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy. Those two together were amazing. Charlize Theron was able to carry her own. She was actually a strong female character. The movie actually gives you time to breathe throughout these action sequences, actually gives some backstory. And what's cool is that when it takes these breaks, the dramatic scenes and the character backstory doesn't feel forced. It actually feels genuine. I also got to touch on the cinematography in this movie. It was great. You really felt the atmosphere throughout this whole film because it's just a barren wasteland. And some of the shots that were done in this movie by the cinematographer was extremely well done. Oh, I almost forgot to add this. The fact that we're able to use practical effects instead of CGI and almost the entire film was beautiful to see. So overall, Mad Max Fury Road is amazing. It's a pure adrenaline, high testosterone level film. It's insane. It's full of chaos. And Tom Hardy kicks ass. And Charlize Theron definitely brings her all into this movie. And I'm going to give Mad Max Fury Road an A-. I think the movie is really, really great as an action film. While the story is not deep, that's not what this movie is about. The movie is about its action scenes. And the action scenes are great, but it just takes this action genre into a whole new level. It just adds all this crazy shit in here. Mayhem, chaos, that you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. So guys, that's my review for Mad Max Fury Road. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you guys like it? Or were some of you guys turned off by the movie style and the way it was? Because some people may actually be turned off by the style of the movie. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a nice day.